Okay, welcome back. If you do not know what we're doing in this video, we are reading through a kuntris or booklet that catalogs all the Breslov seforim that were ever written from the times of Rebbe Nachman of Breslev, from the year about 1810 till present day, from authors who are not alive. And we already did two parts in the video. This is part number 3. And we are up to Rav Ephraim, the son of Rav Naftali Weinberg, right over here. So he wrote a sefer called Ashmaras HaBoiker, but there's no description. And he also wrote a sefer called Likutei Even, which is explanations and chidushim on Shulchan Aruch Orach Chaim, on the way of the sefer of Likutei Halachos. So a little bit more explanations probably of Likutei Halachos on Orach Chaim. And Likutei Halachos is again from Rebbe Nachman of Breslev. He also wrote a sefer called Tfilos HaBoiker, which are tfilos, kind of probably like Likutei Tfilos from Rebbe Nachman, on the first 10 halachas of Likutei Halachos Chelik Aleph, the first part of Likutei Halachos. And on each halacha he wrote a special long tefillah that you should be able to be mekayim the halacha. Rav Yitzchak Siegel, I don't know who that is. He wrote tefillos on the Likutei Imran. These are two tefillos on the first and second Torah in the Likutei Imran. And on the third Torah, he gave it over to Rav Nachman to write. And Rav Nachman obviously wrote on every Torah tefillos, so okay. Rav Shachna ben Mornat. Rav Shachna, the son of Rav Nachman of Breslev, Perish al Seforim Maisius. He wrote a parish on Seforim Maisius. He wrote a nice parish on some of the stories from Seforim Maisius, and he sent the parish to his father Rav Nachman, and his father was very happy with it. Never seen that. Cool. Rav Yitzchak ben Mornat. Rav Yitzchak, the son of Rav Nachman, wrote Maftechos al Likutei Imran. This is like an index of all the Torahs of Likutei Imran, but we do not have this anymore. Okay. Now we have some students of Rav Nachman. We have a sefer called Nachle Emuna, which is Chidushei Torah and letters and hanhagus from the students of Rav Nachman. And at the end of it, there are beautiful tefillos from Rav Yitzchak Breiter. And it was first printed in Bnei Brak. Al Yidei Rav. Some doesn't say. It says a name, but I don't really know what it is. It's a abbreviation. Okay, cool. Nesivos Tzadik. This is a collection of letters that were filled with his soyrus and his chaskas for serving Hashem. And this was put out by the Mechon Toiros Nosson. So that was probably put out today at some point in these days. Rav Nachum Tulchiner, who was a Talmud of Rav Nachman, I believe. Seder Avodas Hayom. These are good things that a person should do that Rav Avram Litvak got from Rav Nachman of Tulchiner, and it was first printed in the beginning of the Sefer Nachle Emuna. Oh, that was bought to print by Rav Nachman Tzvi Koenig, which was over there. That was Nachle Emuna. Is that little abbreviation is Nachman Tzvi Koenig, and this Seder Avodas Hayom was printed at the beginning of this Sefer Nachle Emuna. Now we have the Cherina Rav Nachman of Cherin. He wrote a lot of stuff. All right, let's get ready for the Cherina Rav over here. 1 second. Oitzer Hayira. Oitzer Hayira is printed today. I've seen it. It is straight paths and beautiful eitzes and ischaskas in all areas of Avodas Hashem that were taken from all the different sections of Likutei Halachos, and it was first printed as the sefer called Likutei Eitzes HaMeshulash, but now it's called Oitzer Hayira. Or ha'emes ve'amuna are small sections from the seforim of Rabbeinu Zal, Rebbe Nachman, and also from the student Rav Nassan, regarding to have chizik, to have strength in emuna in the times of Mashiach, at the end of days, which are now. Berurim v'tshuvos. These are letters and answers to questions that were in regarding Amunah that were answered to Rav Nachman Yevin. Okay, Derech Hasidim is a likut from all the seforim of the students of the Maggid of Mezrich on 65 different inyanim in Avodas Hashem, and it was printed in the year Taf Reish Lamed Tes, don't know what year that is in English, in Lemberg. Ha'aros al Shulchan Aruch. One of the grandchildren of Rav Avram Sternhartz, Shira Pam HaShulchan Aruch Shayaloim in Ba'Maleim V'Kedushin B'Chedusha Halachas B'Ur Dvarim. These are Ha'aros al Shulchan Aruch that one of the grandchildren of Rav Avram Sternhartz, he saw in Rav Avram Sternhartz's Shulchan Aruch, like different writings and stuff that he wrote on the page. What are these stars here? I don't know what those stars mean. Okay. Zimras Arts. These are collections of small teachings from the Sifrei Rabbeinu and his students, and especially from Likutei Moharan on the great holiness of Eretz Yisrael. Yalkut Rabbeinu. This is a Mesudar. This was based on all sayings of Chazal from Shas. He explained different sayings of Chazal from Shas and Midrashim according to the Torahs in Likutei Moharan. And this was in 5 different volumes, and it was never printed, and we lost it. Yikra de Shapta. These are also small collections, again, from Sifrei Rebbe Nachman and his students, and especially from Likutei Moharan, on Kedusha Shabbos Kodesh, connecting each Torah to Shabbos. Yerech HaEitanim is Medaber Be'inyan Tziva Rabbeinu Gor Mein Zach is Rosh Hashanah, right? Rabbeinu says my main thing is Rosh Hashanah, so this book is about Rebbe Nachman's Rosh Hashanah. Yerech HaEitanim. Ksiav Yad of Rav Michurin is a small kuntras that tells over some stories that we never knew about from Rebbe Nachman, and it was written down by Rabbi Shmuel Friedman, and it's now in the Sefer. And now today it's printed inside the Sefer Koich V'Ar. Hoysafa Likutei Eitzes Basra, which is Hoysafa the Sefer Kodesh Kitzur Likutei Moharan. I guess it was more eitzes, more pieces of advice, and it was printed al Yidei Rabbi Yisrael Karduner. Likutim Mehazoyer HaKodesh is a complete volume based off of different midos on the Indian of midos, on character traits, and it brings eitzes, a piece of advice from different stories that were printed in the Sifrei. Stories that were printed in the Sefer Hazar Kodesh, and it was lost in the year Taf Reish Pei in Turin. Lashon Chasidim. This is a likut, a collection from all Sifrei Talmidei Habesht on 36 inyanim klalim, on general inyanim in Avodas Hashem. Okay, Maimer ve'elim mishpatim. This is a Perish Nifla on Torah Yud. This is a commentary, a wondrous commentary on Torah Yud from the Likutei Moharan. And it was written when he was a youth. And Rav Avram Sternhardt said that he saw the Sefer, but today we do not have it. Maimer V'Hikates, again, is another commentary that he wrote on Torah Nun Daled, on Torah 54. according to Rav Moshe Kramer. Rav Moshe Kramer. Machnia Zaydim. That I've seen. It's inside a little collection I have. I guess it's about going against the different maskilim and different things like that, disproving their points or whatever. In Tafresh Vav, they printed Likutei Imran with a beautiful printing, with flowers and things, and it was Meir Mekaymis. Okay? On the daf, like different Meir Mekaymis. Okay, fine. Meir Mekaymis will say for Midos. Right, so we know that Rebbe Nachman would say for Midos when he was a little kid, and he didn't put any sources in there. So I guess he put the sources here. Tzion Mekaymis will say for Midos. And he also put the Meir Mekaymis that Rav Nosson found. This is also printed in Lemberg. A lot of stuff was printed in Lemberg. And then he wrote a lot. Wrote a lot. Nachas Shulchan. This is a parish. This is an explanation and a parish. Lefarish Pnimis Divrei HaShulchan Aruch V'Akdamas Ma'azar Kodesh Kisvei Ari on the Torah Aleph Kuf. There's basically on the first Torah in the Likutei Imran, he wrote a parish according to the words of the Shulchan Aruch and from the Zohar Kodesh and from Kisvei Arizal. And it was printed and put together by Alter Tepikler, and it was again printed. It was put together to print by Alter Tepikler, but then I guess Rav Shimon Moshe Anshin or Yisrael Karduna were the ones who actually printed it. I've seen that book. It's an actual book, yeah. I think over here, well, he wrote a lot of stuff. Okay, we'll try to get to the end of there. We'll see what we can do. Parparas L'Chachma. It's 2 chalakim, 2 volumes. The first volume is stories and explanations and mamarim from Divrei Chazal that are shaykh, that are connected to the Torah and the Likutei Imran. And Chelik Beis is biurim and perushim on other stories from Divrei Chazal. What's the difference? I guess the second part is more explanations according to the Gemara based off of Likutei Imran. Tavas Rav Mitchurin, I've seen that also. It's a tava, it's a will. Tavas HaKodesh, and it has a lot of Isairis, Migoydel Yeras Einish, from the great fear of being punished. And also brings over there his yichus, his family lineage. Kuntris HaHishtatchus. This is a booklet that talks about the Goydel Malas Hishtachus on Kivrei Tzadikim. Ketzad Miskashim Aleim B'makom Genizasim. And how you can attach yourselves there when you're at their graves. Okay, 3 more. Kitzur Likutei Halachos is a kitzur from the Sefer Likutei Halachos from the beginning until Hilchos Tefillin, Halacha Hey and Chelek Arachaim. So he brings down the main points of each of each halacha in Likutei Halachos, but not the whole entire thing, only until Hilchos Tefillin. Rimzei Seforim this is a commentary parish on the Sefer Kodesh Seforim to explain deeply the words of Rabbeinu, what is really hidden inside the Maisius. And Tfilos V'Tachanunim is Tfilos Neirayos Al Kama Torahs K'Torahs. These are Tfilos. These are great tefillos that he wrote on shorter Torahs in the Likutei Imran. There's no tefillos in them in the Likutei Tefillos from Rav Nosson. Interesting. Okay, the next video we were going to do Rabbi Yukasil Zalman Dashovsky, and go all the way and do more and more and more.